computer is picking up a strange signal. Here, sir, you better take a look at it.
Hello and welcome to episode 118 of Life Through a Prism with your host Rob Tierney. In this podcast we may cover topics such as LGBTQIA+, disability, pop culture. In this episode we're going to look at disability through an article from Yahoo News entitled "Sad Reason Aussie with Disability Repeatedly Kicked Out of Pubs. Have Some Awareness." Written by Joe Attanasio, dated 6th of December 2025. Imagine being turned away from venues simply for being yourself. That's the reality for Daniel Layton. Imagine being turned away from bars and clubs and venues for simply moving through a crowd the only way you safely can. That's the reality for Sydney man Daniel Layton, 36, who lives with retinitis pigmentosa. In an interview with Yahoo, he explained that the experience happens far too often. "I was born with hearing loss, and as I hit puberty I started to lose my peripheral vision," Daniel said. "I remember not ever being able to see well in low light conditions, and then slowly I started losing more periphery until by my 30s it was basically gone. Now I just have a very narrow field of view, like a tunnel vision sort of situation. There's no treatment yet, glasses don't help, and stem cell research overseas hasn't reached human trials." So Daniel navigates the world with what vision he still has, and in a crowded social settings that comes with added challenges. Bars, clubs and music venues are the toughest. Daniel rarely uses his cane in packed environments because of their size. But the security staff, that often looks like someone's who unsteady on their feet. Bars and anywhere there's drinking is notoriously bad, Daniel said. "I personally don't drink. If I buy a 4-pack of premisses, that'll last me a fortnight. But when I go to bars, I might have a drink or two. I've shown up, not even walked up to the bar, and I've been asked to leave because they think I'm intoxicated, when it's clearly not the case." Once security makes that call, Daniel says it's almost impossible to change their minds, even when he produces a pass confirming he's visually impaired. Sometimes they won't even listen to the issue. They'll just say, "I don't believe you've only had one drink," and that's it. "You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here." And despite brushing it off now, it hasn't always been so easy. "It used to definitely put a damper on the night. We used to go home," he said. "It feels pretty shitty. But my mates are such good friends. We just blacklist that place and never go back." Daniel's experience is far from isolated. Vision Australia says many people with low vision describe similar treatment from bouncers, bar staff and venue security. Focus groups conducted by the organisation found attendees consistently felt misunderstood and unsupported, often leaving events early or avoiding them altogether. Daniel's experience reveals a bigger issue at play. Chris Edwards, General Manager of Corporate Affairs and Advocacy at Vision Australia, said these incidents revealed a broader problem. Music and concerts play an important role in social inclusion and cultural participation. People with a disability have a right to enjoy these events with their peers. However, mishandling by venue staff can easily disrail this, he said. While increased lighting, large print signage, audio announcements and audio description are important accessibility features at all events, this needs to be effectively communicated to patrons. Edwards says accessibility isn't just about physical design, though improved lighting, clear signage, audio announcements and audio description help, but about communication and awareness. Well-trained staff can bridge gaps in design and respond to individual needs in real time to support accessibility, he said. Vision Australia is urging venues to brief staff on accessibility features, companion seating options, inclusive language and the location of ramps, lifts and viewing areas. They also recommend assigning a clear point of contact for accessibility queries and encouraging the use of both verbal and non-verbal communication when assisting patrons. Daniel believes the solution is simultaneously simple and overlooked. "It's got to be awareness and a little bit of empathy," he said. "Yes, as security or a bouncer, that is your job. But a little bit of sensitivity and awareness is probably the main thing that needs to happen." He also wants the public to understand that vision loss doesn't always look the way people assume. "I think the biggest thing is just how varied it can be. Just because someone's blind doesn't mean they don't have any perception, he said. If you saw me out in public with a friend and not with my cane, I don't think most people would pick it up. I can see what's directly in front of me. I make good eye contact. Every person's blindness or disability is different, even if it's the same condition. Despite the setbacks, Daniel keeps showing up. The music scene, especially metal and punk, gives him the sense of community he wishes security guards could see. For him, accessibility isn't about rules, it's about belonging. My experience when I go out in a wheelchair. I'm very reluctant to go to venues. I tend to go on my own, so without a friend or support, the little things that can cause severe anxiety and a feeling of not wanting to go out for quite a while. Just an example before I end today's episode, we've got a local small cinema where I live and it's great for access, etc. and it's easy to get through on the entrance, but come out of the movie and it's full of people having a meal. I'm unable to make my way to the exit due to the fact that it's full of people sitting at tables having their meal. So I'm trying to get past with excuse me, pardon me, and not getting any acknowledgement that I'm there. By the time I get to the exit, I'm nearly in tears and not wanting to go again for a while. But I do knowing that I may have the same problem again. The last words of the article we just looked at, it says it all for us as disabled people, I believe. It's about belonging. Till next time, take care and bye for now.